Hello? Hello? Hello, Vasundhara?
Yeah, hello. Just wait for a few minutes so that others can join. Then we can start.
Okay, okay. Why no one joined today?
Sorry?
Why no one joined today? It's already 7.
Yeah, this thing.
Maybe
Today
a
festival.
festival. Yeah, okay.
I will call everyone. Let's
Okay.
see.
Okay, Vasundhara.
Yeah, okay. Ankit and Rajesh. So actually, this festival time is there. That's why I think these people has not joined.
Yes.
So yeah. Any question is there, Ankit, from previous session?
Vasundhara, no, I didn't get any time to review the videos. Today I will do it and I will share it tomorrow if I find any.
Okay, fine. So what to do today? Should we go through from ab initio or we will do it tomorrow? I think because these people also should be joined actually.
Yes,
Okay.
Vasundhara. Let's wait for them also, ma.
Sorry.
No, let's wait for them also to join. So I think we
For
can
them. Yeah,
so
fine.
continue from.
Mm,
We can
actually,
continue from tomorrow, no issues.
yeah, okay, fine. For ab initio also, ab initio is okay, but for Unix also some questions are there actually. Are you aware about Unix commands, basic commands?
Yes, yes, Vasundhara.
Yes, Vasundhara.
Right. So
Could you please share that PDFs and what?
yeah, I will share one this thing like questions. Like yesterday, I shared this document which is having warehouse and SQL question. Like that, this selected questions are there in this one.
Could you please share that
So
today?
yeah, here like in this tabular format, it's there. And first two rows are for Unix and last two are for ab initio related something like this. How to select a particular range of data, head and tail, you know, right?
Yes.
In this for searching process and clicking. Then air version verbose component path. For versions for air, actually I need to list out more commands. Then upper to lower conversion by tr and searching the list of file -l. Yeah, ls-lrt. So these are some interview questions, and this PPT is also I will share for Unix related, like one all command somewhere is there. I saved.
All comments.
Yeah, all commands in one file I have saved somewhere.
Okay.
This PPTs I will share. You can go through, and I'm searching that all commands and all. Yeah, these PPTs are okay. It's very simple, like very basic. Uh, the particular one minute. So that at Unix time we no need to invest much time. I will show you in that. Yeah, this is one file, notepad file. Okay, it's looking like all are there, but if you will see carefully, like all commands are there with respective explanation also. Then basic, then ls related, then all cat and cpmv related, then grep related, all, yeah, this is wc. Then these all are grep related, what are important. So yeah, these all. Then next after grep scd related all commands. Then after scd exit example also it's there, like scd with examples. Some okay, like how to delete a record of range. This search pattern means string like name. So okay, you can go through and find also, find related all possible commands. That's it. So basic commands all listed here. I will share this also. So you can go through from this SQL Unix basic will be covered. I think everyone has joined. I think Sangeeta and Kavita also joined. Okay, I was discussing about the Unix command. Should we continue for ab initio, Ankit and Rajesh?
Yeah, sure, Vasundhara, no issues.
Yeah, Rajesh, are you busy in something or?
No. I'm here.
Okay, fine. Okay, right. So, Kavita, do you have any question from previous sessions? Kavita, are you there?
Yes, Vasundhara. No, I don't have any doubts from previous
Yes.
classes.
Okay. So, software is installed on your system, right?
Yes, Vasundhara. But I was joining through my mobile. There is issues with my personal laptop. I have given it was in service center, so I'll get it back by today night.
Mhm.
So yeah, I was joining through mobile.
Okay, fine. I was just discussing about the Unix command. Actually, we will do a quick revision of Unix at last. But till that, like whenever you find in weekends, I will share you this all commands in short and some PPTs and one this thing commands related
Yeah.
interview questions. So
Okay.
I will
Okay.
announce in group also just to go through from that because some files you can create in Unix also during Ab initio.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Vasudha.
Yeah, so fine, we will start then. Uh, the basic introduction of Ab initio I have completed actually at the demo session. So we will start directly from practicing the short component. This data types, DMLs, 1 second. So what are the DML and what are the different type of DMLs are there? So all of you has worked on Ab initio, right? Somehow or another. Kavita, you also worked on Ab initio?
Yes, Vasundhara. Mostly I worked on the migration part, but I worked on Ab initio.
Okay. Right. So are you aware about DML, XFR, Sandbox?
Yeah, DMLs have worked, except for I did not get a chance to work on it.
Hmm. Okay, fine. So this is the GDE, graphical development in and GDE is here. We are not connecting from EME, enterprise meta environment. Only graphical development environment we have. And then how to like check out, check in, right? So we will create one manual sandbox from this GDE to our location where the COPS is installed. On this location it's installed, like basic Unix command one should be aware about so that the parameterization and all, or if we sometime we will create some file from Unix, sometime from Windows. So I will show you both the way, and whatever suitable for you, you can do that. So where the COPS is installed, if we want to see that, what is the parameter? AB home, right? So $AB home, if you echo this parameter, then you will find where is the operating system installed and what is the version of COPS, how to see that. So you can like this Ab initio is not connected to Unix. Why? Because it is installed on top of Windows. So here, if we want to run some command, we need to run where? Here in run and execute command. There are some nm command, air command, right? So menv -v. If we do this, so we can see the version of operating system, that is 2.0 here, 2.10 here, it's old version. And what is the version of GDE? You can see here in help about. So this is GDE version. Okay, so what is GDE? What is COPS that you are aware about? COPS is the basic building block or the base on which entire Ab initio is built upon, and any process happen, even checkout, check-in, or running the graph, or monitoring the graph, debugging, troubleshooting the graph, everything is happening on top of cooperating system, right? So how to connect to COPS? Like whenever you click here, run the graph, then it will run on COPS. Okay, but how to connect to cooperating system? Click on run settings and click edit this profile. So here it's NT because COPS installed on NT in this location. That's why we have connected to this location. But in real time, like in 4.5 version or in real time, you will work. So that is COPS is installed on some Unix server. So you by telnet or by SSH, you need to connect to this host. Whatever IP address or host path is that you need to connect with login and password, like that. So like this, we used to connect to operating system. Okay, right. Here we connected to this one only. Windows only. Fine. Now, basic ops related information is done. Now, how to create a sandbox? Here also we will create the sandbox and we will keep everything in the sandbox only. So repository create sandbox. You can give any name. Okay, I have one sandbox. So I will not create, but okay. EDW_45. I will create this sandbox for your understanding sake. Okay, later on I will remove that. Okay. So some error comes because of some path issue or connection issue, but it will be created and all the things work except graph. I will tell you. You can put your DML, DDL, and DML file, DB file, XFR run in that folder. A directory. It is called directory. In terms of Unix, it is called directory, and inside that there are subdirectories. So sandbox is the directory structure which is having the subdirectories like db, mp. So everything you can put in the arranged manner. The all text file .dat source and target file can be here. All DML file can be here, and run script. At last script we will put here. XFR files, transformation logic file, it will be here. Similarly, pset, plan related more are there, and graph should be saved here. But here, if you save, it doesn't work in this trial version. Okay, so what we do, we used to create one folder here in ab initio with this name, graphs with this name or any name. You can create one folder there. You save your graph so that you can find them easily. Okay, so basic folder structure, everything done. And I'm maintaining this EDW sandbox. So I will create here only whatever files are needed. Okay, so in this EDW sandbox, I have this folder. So I will create one file here first by Windows, then by Unix, and we will see how it's look like. Okay, so suppose basic imp file, imp_45. This is the file. So here 101 employee ID, employee name, salary something, 102. Okay, some dummy entries I have done here. Then okay,
Vasudha,
so
what
here,
about the DMLs?
yeah, I will tell you. This is the data file, right? .txt file. So data can be in this flat file or from Unix server .dat file. First we are creating data, and now what is the DML file? First we will create DML file by this library. This is the library, and by this library one component is there, input file component. This is database components. These are data set component. So these components are used for extracting and this loading. Extract, transform, and load. So this is for loading the file. Here we will create the DML. In this, first we will point this source. In ports, either we can create the DML by GDE, like view in a grid mode, or we can create by coding also. So first we will create by grid mode. So DML we are going to create. For file we need to create. For tables it will generate. There is a generate button, by that it will generate. But for file we need to create. So we should create DML as per your data, like that only, so that it will read the one pattern we will write, this is the ID, name, and salary, and ID is pipe delimited, then name is pipe delimited, and salary, then there is a \n. Okay, \n means next line. So here what should be the first column? ID, and its data type, that is a decimal type. Right, that is a decimal type data type. So what is integer, decimal, and how to take, we will see that one by one later on. This is the data. So first is decimal column. Second name is string column. So EMP name, that is a string column, and that is also pipe delimited. Third column is salary, and that is also decimal, but that is a \n delimited, right? But here in Windows, because this file is created on Windows, there is some extra carries return come. If you don't give backslash, or you give just backslash and some carries return comes. Like I will show you what issue comes, then we will handle that. So this is DML. Okay, like if you go to text mode, this is the text code generated in behind. So this is the DML, and if you want to save it, you can save it on some location, on this location. DML folder here. Okay, so I'm not saving currently, because if I need to do some modification, then I can do here itself. Otherwise, I need to go to file and do modification. Right. So if it is properly, if your data and DML is in synchronization, then your data will flow properly. Otherwise, it will be truncated or missing. So here you can see the one extra \r is coming, right? That is because of Windows carries return. If we read data from XLS, then also some carries return come. We need to handle that. So always you need to use \r/n for Windows file. For Unix file, you no need to worry for this thing. But for Windows file, the last, if new line is there, so with new line, you need to give \r also. So, yeah, so is it clear? Like this is input file component. Here we are pointing data file. This is your data file, this one. And on ports, we have written the DML. Okay, and for seeing the data, right click on view data. So like this, you can select 10 or 100 if more records are there, and grid mode means this, formatted text mode means different modes are there. So we will see that one by one what are different modes. So any question up to now? These are the basics how the file should be created. Okay, now how to create the file in Unix, that also we will see. So we will go to that path. Like this, or otherwise we could have directly go cd $echo or ab home. Like this. So it will directly take you to the where it is installed, right? And then in your in your sandbox location, inside sandbox, your DB location, there you will create one file. Suppose I will create by cat command. So what are the cd command, cat command, you should know a little bit. So I will create one file, say DEPT, department file. So it will be .dat file will be created. Suppose D01. IT department, then D02. Yes, this. Okay, now Control Z. If you cat it, cat DEPT, cat means C. It will be visible all the data, right? So here you can use this file. If you want to point to that file in same location, we have created this DEPT file, right? So where is that? This one, right? It's .dat file. You can't say .txt extension, right? Other files are Windows file, but this is a Unix file. And here also we need to define the DML. So go to ports, go to view, grid mode, and what is the DML here? 2 columns, right? First is department ID, second is department name. Department ID is also string type and pipe delimited, and department name is also string type, and its delimiter is \n. In Unix, no any carries written is there, so you can directly write just \n. Which file? This is employee. Okay, this file. Okay, so it's coming like this. So from Unix, how to take, from Windows, how to take, I have shown you both the way. So you can use whatever way you want. Okay, fine. So what are the data types? Like this is DML, right?
Hello,
This is
Vasundhara.
yeah.
I have some question. In Unix now, all humans query here run, or because this one is old version now.
This one.
Yeah.
So what is the issue? All run, all queries doesn't run. Some of the query doesn't run here.
Okay. Means
So
set command, all these.
Set work, everything work. Set, grep, find, everything work. But some part doesn't work. Like I didn't remember. Like in set also, I tried something. Something was like in find command. If we search empty, so hyphen empty doesn't work.
Okay.
Right, like this. So few things doesn't work, but find mtime work, find uname work. Okay, those all work.
Okay.
Works.
Okay.
Hmm.
And last time actually I am not logging on Unix, and today I joined later. So could you please show me
Yeah.
again how?
Mm-hmm. So if you it Movax, not Movax, WebMiner. If it is not working and if you want to learn, then this
Yes.
online like web platform is also there for Unix. WebMiner.org.
Okay.
Here you can register by your email ID, and password will come on your ID. Then you can log in by email, your user ID and password. You can set at register time, and after register, go to terminal, then give your user ID
And password which we got from email ID. No.
yes, same. That's it. And here that works. Here many command works.
Okay.
But here you can't copy those command. You can't take this data on your local desktop. Like here, so many files, so many commands are there, but I can't copy that. This all from here to my system.
Okay.
This is all I
No,
created.
just for practice, they actually say.
Yeah, only for practice
Send
sake.
command, this type of command is so many confusion, top command, send command. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, I will revise them once after ab initio. I will revise at least basic command you practice. Like I have shown just this much. Go to your COPS path, operating system, where COPS is installed. This AB home will give you the path, right? So either you go manually, C drive, ab initio, okay, like that, or directly CD AB home. So after going, go to your sandbox location. Like my sandbox is EDW. Inside EDW, DB location, because I need to create file in DB folder, DB directory, subdirectory. Okay, this is directory, this is subdirectory. So in this subdirectory, I created one DEPT file. With the cat, I inserted data. You want to insert by VI editor, you can do, or by cat. This
by
I have
cat, yeah, or by touch also create a file.
only few line I have to insert, so I quickly done by cat. If big things are there, you can do by VI editor.
Yeah.
And then I shown this much only. Just I created one file. That's it. Yeah, and I pointed this file here in this particular, like it's created on my path, right? Sandbox path dept.date file. So I have just browsed and this is the file that Unix has created. So I just pointed that, and its DML is also I need to write, right? So similar to this data, first column is pipe delimited, second column is new line, next line. So that's it. I have written here the DML also like this only. Like first is pipe delimited, department ID. Then second column is \n, new line character. Like if you go in text mode, this, right? So this is the DML for this Unix data, this data. Okay, this much only I explained. Yeah, now this data types, we will learn data types now. String, DML, decimal, like if you go to grid mode, you will see there are here so many data types are there. Union, where void, data type, date time, decode, right? So we are going to deal with few of them. So what are the data types and DML types? Currently, what DML I have written here, this DML is delimited length DML. Why it is called delimited length? Like if we see in the code, so this is a string, like this column if we talk about. So this is a name of column, this is the data type, and this is its size. So this is not a 200 byte or 10 byte, like in table we have seen, right? Create table, table name, ID, number, or name, varchar 200. So this inside bracket we mentioned the size, and this is data type. So this is a delimiter, pipe delimiter. So this is called delimited length DML. This DML is called delimited length. If it is a fixed, then we will say fixed length DML. Like if we create a fixed length file, suppose I will create one more file, get fix. Okay, and here I will give what to give. Okay, suppose product ID P01, product that is 3-digit long. Okay, product name iPhone. How many digit? 1 3 plus 3 6 6 7 8 9 10 10 digit long. Okay, then price, that's it. Product ID, product name, price. Price is 1 2 3 4 5 digit long. Okay, 3 10 5, that is the length. Next product P02. So 10 digit, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 11 more. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, I will change Samsung 2. That's it. Because I have fixed 10 digits, so I should be maintaining 10 digit only, this thing. 3. Otherwise, I need to give there also gap. Just for data generation, I'm doing this. 3 plus 3 6 plus 2 7 8 9 10. Then price is 5 digit long. 1 2 3 5 5. Okay, fine. P is 103. 10 digit, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And price 5 digit long, supposed to be. That's it, done. Control Z. Fine. Hit fix. Oh no, it is not saved by. Copy. Control Z. Yeah, now it is saved. So we will try here, like fixed length 3 10 5 3 10 5 is the length, like that. So we will take one file here and we will point to that fix file. This one, it's created by Unix, and the length is fixed. We can write here also. Okay, this first is decimal, not that string type. Yeah, string type. That is a 3-digit long. The name is PID. Then next is string type, 10-digit long, and name is PName, product name, and price is integer, we can say, or decimal, we can say, and it is 5-digit long. And price, if everything is correct, it should populate properly. If any mismatch happen in entry data issue, then it will create truncate or missing. So we will see how it is working. Yeah, last is coming truncate missing because of some extra that line we have to enter for entering. So I will delete that line. But like this, it's populating. Any issue? Here one issue is coming. Why? Because something somewhere mismatch happened. 103. Yeah, 3-digit only. It will take. P03 I am supposed to give. Okay, so I will do this changes in VI editor. VI fix. First, I will remove this thing 103. Zero thetis. Then next is any new line character is not there. Then okay, fine. Save it. WQ. VI editor. How VI editor work? There is a escape I. If you press, then it will allow you to insert the data after VI file name. Let me check. Is it fixed the issue or still? This is fixed. Price is, what is the price is coming in T's? I will change it to decimal. I don't know why integer is taking like this. Need to check that. Then long or something I will give. Then truncate missing this thing. One, two, three, four, five.
Vasundhara, why it's giving fourth row? Like we have mentioned only three things, right?
Hmm.
Why
One
the fourth row is coming?
fourth row is coming. What? That's what I'm searching. Truncate and missing. That data is generally comes if there is any extra extra new line character is there, or if there is any new line is there. That's why. That's what I'm searching actually. Here I will check here. Otherwise, in this file, some empty line is there actually. Here, if we grab starting with an ending with. No, nothing, no empty line. Then why it is coming? This is the file. Will open in Windows in Notepad. Yeah, here like see one extra new line character is coming here. This symbol is new line character symbol. This symbol. It should not come here. Okay, because of this only it's getting truncated. So I removed that and removed or 1 second. Removed that and saved the file. Control S. Let's see. I tried to remove by that last space or last new line character. Something was coming there. This is fixed, but this integer value it's not coming properly. We give it decimal. Now it is coming. 3, 4, and 6. That only, right? What is that? 3, 4, and 6. Yeah, price. 3, 4, and 60. Yeah, last some extra character was there. That's why it was coming like that. I removed manually. By some command also we can remove that. Right, guys. So this is fixed length. Fixed length means what was the purpose of showing you this? This length you can see here 3, 10, 5, right? Like that. It is fixed length DML, and this is here we are not mentioning 5, 10 or like that. It's delimiter. So it is depend upon data. Okay, like data also you can observe here. This is fixed length data, and earlier we have seen that was delimited, like this is delimited length data. So how data is separated either by length or delimiter, like that we need to write the DML accordingly, fixed length or delimited length. Currently this 2 is enough for you. This we will learn in when we will learn some component. After that 5 type of DML, sample DML, other example. Okay, that is done. Conditional DML and all other we will see later on. Yes, fine. So next is short component. So this is database. This will have all the file, all the component for extracting or loading the data from files, either .dat or .txt file, or from tables. So we will see table tomorrow. Today we will see some transformation logic, this or shorts. So here like where clause in SQL we used where clause. Similarly this filter by expression for where clause, and whatever manipulation we can do in select statement, and whatever functions we can use, string, date, decimal, related, all you can use here in the format. Okay, like that many transformations are there. We will see that. And short, today we will see this short component. This is similar to order by expression. Okay, so if you want to short some data, then you can use like we will short this file. Okay, this is the data. So we will short on ID or we will short on salary, like that, a particular column. Then okay, shorting related, this short within group, checkpoint short, 3 things we will discuss. And after that transformation component one by one from tomorrow, and then after that partitioning component, departitioning, and some of the miscellaneous component. All this we will try to discuss. Okay. So what is the short component, how it works? Before going forward, any question in how to populate DML or this access thing, we will see this later on. But remaining like this ports related and the file location pointing the serial file, you can observe here. This is a serial file, so that's why it's coming like this. So you can practice this after this class. You can refer as it is and practice. So we will read the data from that text file. We will rearrange it by ascending descending on some column, and we will load it into some other file. Suppose this is EMP related data, so EMP45 output shorted. Okay, this is the output file name. Just you need to give the file name. Okay, remaining thing you can see here. Create if doesn't exist, it will create, no need to do anything. Okay, propagate from neighbor, as it is DML, it will propagate from neighbor and it will create the file on the target location after doing this sorting operation. So you will see this short component. What are the definition of component? It used to order the data. Then it has what are the parameters, based on that the transformation go on. So it has 2 parameter, key and max score. What is max score? I will tell you later on. First, key. Key is these 3 columns are there. So on which column you want to short? Suppose I want to short on salary column. So I can give salary ascending or descending. And sequences also we can change. So current default is machine. What are other sequence? We'll see shortly. Okay. So if we run this graph, then it will just ascendingly, it will sort the data on salary column. That's it. So how it is working, that is simple. But here, yeah, it is sorted on salary column, ascending, right? Any question up to now? Kavita, is it clear?
Yes, Vasundhara.
Yeah, okay. Fine. Rajesh, is it clear? Any question in between or any?
No, Vasundhara.
Okay, fine. So if it's clear, then I can move forward for this thing. Like in key, what is this machine sequence? Like field name you understood, on which field you want to sort. Then ascending, descending, if you want to sort ascending or descending accordingly. And then this machine sequence is looking read only here. Let me check if we will change it to phone book. It's not getting changed here, but because we took on salary column, might be that's why. I will take one more file which is having different kind of data. Suppose okay, all type of data is there, which is having special character, numeric, null. Null is not there. Blank is there. Okay, so all this data, if I want to sort, like I will take one input file component. This file and only one column with string type. All different values are there now. Everything we can hold in string. String can hold everything. Every type, like every data type can be held by string. Okay, name is column. Only one column I am showing you. How it will be sorted by different mechanism. Machine different sequence. And whenever we learn any component, first we will learn its runtime, like basic, then runtime behavior, parameters, and then interview questions. So this is one interview question actually. Like, see, if you do normal, okay, don't do any change, just to do normal and check. We just shorted it in ascending order. So what is the sequence? We will see that. Right. So you can observe that blank is first. Blank or what? Zero is blank. Where is the blank? It's removed. Oh, I think zero is there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what is this? At the rate. Tilde is also removed. And capital letter, then a small letter. Right. I will add few more small letter like CDE is also there. No? Okay. I have selected 10 only. I already added one extra. Yes, right. Tilde is at last priority. So blank is also there. First priority, then numeric data second priority, then special character, then caps, then smalls, then this. But if somebody one interview question was there, I want to sort it in phone book manner, like capital A related data, then small a related data, then capital B related data, then small b related data with this only after this. So how to do that? That was the question. So how to do in this key sequence, we will change instead of machine sequence. Machine sequence is short as per the ASCII value, and phone book sequence will short as per the phone book manner. So we selected phone book here. Now it will short in phone book manner. Like capital A, small a, then capital B. If B is there, small b, that also will be small c and capital C, like that. And if you want, what are the different sequence available? Machine or phone book or index or custom. Custom means you can define your own order, like first priority, second priority, third priority. Okay, like in case and when we have seen, right, one particular data we need to sort based on the customer's priority requirement. So that you can do here by custom sequence. So what is the machine sequence is sorting? It is sorting as per the ASCII value, ASCII order. If you see the ASCII table, like this one. Okay, the null, blank, space, right? Space, then special characters, then numeric values, then at the rate, then caps, then small. So few things from this you should remember. The value of capital A, that is 65 decimal values. Small a, 97. I will tell you later on when it is useful. Okay, so this is ASCII table and machine sequence short as per ASCII table. It is formed that how the keyboard, every button of keyboard will be read by the machine. So for that, this ASCII chart was formed in what sequence and all this thing. So here, now this short component, it is done. Then max score. What is the max score value? So yeah, any question? Okay. Yeah,
Vasundhara,
your
these
voice.
are inbuilt functions, right? That
Mhm.
these are inbuilt functions which GD having, right? That notebook and index, etc.
Sequence. It's inbuilt sequence. This short component having this inbuilt. So this phone book will be in phone book order. Machine means ASCII order. ASCII order means
Okay.
null will be first priority, then 1, 2, 3, then at the rate, then before 1, 2, 3 special character, then 1, 2, 3, then at the rate, then caps, then a small. That is order machine sequence. Phone book means capital A, small a, capital B, small b. Like that, it will make together. Index means index sequence is also similar to machine. Custom means we can do our own, like custom edit. We can our own, we can define, like first I want alpha means caps or small both, phone book manner. Then I want white space, then null. So I can give like this order. Suppose null is first priority for me, then lowercase, uppercase, or I want both mix, then alpha. So it will be mixed, like capital A, small a all together, B or small b all together, like that. I can define my own sequence also. Okay, so yeah, like this.
Okay. So by default, it's custom or something else?
No, machine. By default is first one.
Yes.
This.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Right. So next, this parameter. This in Ab initio short is the very simple component. It doesn't have much parameter and much port also not there. One input port, one output port. Right. That's it. And what are the parameter list? It's having. Okay, whatever. It's having two parameter, key is and max score. So what is key? We discussed everything about the key. As key ascending or descending and sequence. This things important we discussed. Then max score value, that is the RAM size. Default is 64 MB or 100 MB. For short component 100 MB. For join max score limit is 64, and for short within group 10 10 MB or I have a one help file. I will share you that. In that you can see what is the default value of max score or what are the different functions, how they work and all those things. Start component. Here we will search. And what is the runtime behavior of component here with example, everything explained. So we will see max score 96 means 100 MB and for short within group 10 MB, right? And for join or any component we will see in future that in that also if some particular scenario the max score we need to enable, and in that situation in those situation this max score value is there, so 64 MB as per I remember. Join and roll up max score max, yeah, 64 MB. Okay, so I will just make a note here, like in short component it's 100 MB default, in short within group it's 10 MB default, and in join and other it's 60 what is that, 64 MB, right? Default, this much default value size is there. Now what is max score? Question arise on this. What is max score? Next question is if max score is too high and too low, what will be the issue? Okay, so what is max score? It is the RAM size allocated for entire operation. For entire operation as including short. Why I'm writing entire operation? Later on I will explain. Starting. So if max score is too high, then what will happen, and too less means what will happen. Okay, so I have one document, by that we will see all this max score related things. Depend on the component and the data you are working with. So what should be the size? It depend upon two things. For specific guidelines, see the documentation. Okay, just write max score. So default, that's fine. But since if you have set, yeah, if it's important to know what happen if it is too low or too high. If it is too low, giving max score a value less than what do the component need to get job done completely in memory will result in the component writing more temporary data to disk at runtime. Depending on how much data is involved, this can slow performance, but this type of disk activity is much preferable to uncontrolled disk activities or paging or thrashing. So I will explain you the runtime behavior, what happened of the how the shorting happening, that you need to understand first. Suppose you are shorting 1000 MB record and your max score is 300 MB, suppose. Why I'm giving 300? Because 100 MB will be used, 1/3 will be used for keeping the algorithm, 1/3 will be used for shorting operation something, okay, or and 1/3 will be used for shorting purpose. So only 1/3 means 100 MB will be used for sorting purpose. So 100 MB chunk, how internal mechanism is working. Why it is important to know, because the performance and all of the graph that is depend upon this max score. That's why we need to know the runtime behavior of component sort. So if 100 MB, it is using 100 MB max score for sorting purpose. So from the 1000 MB, it will read 100 MB chunk, it will sort, and it will create one temporary file T0, and it will store it into the disk, hard disk. Then again it will read the next 100 MB chunk, it will create T1 file and write on the disk. Like that up to T9, 10 file, T0 to T9, 100 chunk it will read and create this many temp file, and data will be finished. Then inside this files data is sorted, right? Now it will sort. What it will do, it will do a merge sort after that, and then it will send to the output. Then to output. This is the entire process. Now what happen if you are giving this instead of 100 MB, suppose 10 MB max score is there. In that case, how many files will be created? 100 files, right? And if it will create so many temporary file, then it will take so much time to read and write operation. So we try to minimize the temporary file, number of temporary files creation. So if it is too low, then the performance will be decreased. Okay, there is one more question was asked, like if it is 0, if max score is 0, then will the graph run? Will it short? Right, so yes, then also it will short. If it is less data, then it will short. How it is shorting? Because short component, every component actually is having a allocated 7 MB size, okay, and allocated to it. By using that 7 MB size, it will do sorting, no issue. But it will take time. If use, what will be the issue? If use data, then it may take long time and can stuck up also. Graph can stuck also. Okay, this thing. And then if it is negative, then what will happen? If max score is negative, then check that, okay, then graph will fail with error that it should be positive. Okay, positive or 0. Fine. So what will happen if max score is too less? Is it clear? It will create so many temporary file, and that's why the performance will be decreased. And okay, what happen if too high? So if too much memory with max score, then needed by the computer, and but still within the capacity of the system. In this case, no harm is done. So if you have said too high, then needed by component, okay, more than what the components need, more than that you have set, but still within the capacity of system. So system's capacity means RAM size of the system. If system has so much RAM and you allocated more than necessary, then no harm will happen. But because system has a lump sum RAM size, so no issue. But if it doesn't have that much RAM, generally that in general case it doesn't have that much RAM, because every component is every graph and task is RAM hungry, so they need RAM. So unless the data size increase in later run, it will definitely increase data size as well as the need of RAM, causing more memory to allocate it, with the result that system performance begin to affect. The component may create too many temporary files. This can be problem. Good reason to increase max score. If max score is set high enough that graph's working set no longer fits in a physical memory, the computer will have to start paging simply to run the graph. this will certainly have an adverse effect on the graph's performance and on performance of any other application. So what it is written here is, like, if you are giving so much high max score to short component, then computer need to do paging. Means paging and caching. These important terms belong to operating system. If the system need to start reading, transforming, scanning, reading, transforming from disk, that is called paging. Okay, or we say data will be spilled on disk if it is too less, but if it is too high, then the system will start reading from disk. Every operation will be on disk. That also will be harming. Okay, so if it is too less, then data will be spilled on the disk, and if it is too high, then paging system will start paging for normal run of graph also, because RAM will not be available for normal graph run, so it will start paging. The paging means reading, writing on a hard disk. So max score is too low, then data will spill on disk. And too high, then system will start paging even for basic graph run. So both will hamper the performance. That's why it should be balanced. What is the spillage? Data spillage means, see, if that is too less, then it will write temporary file on the disk, that is okay. But if this RAM size is not available, so many data will be available on the disk only, it will write so many temporary file it will create, okay. But it will not be able to do some, like if RAM size is too less, then it need to do read and write operation on disk itself. Short also on disk itself, it need to do shorting here. And even with the merge short also will be take to, so many files are there. So merge short, which is on disk data, on this temporary data, that will also will become issue for the performance if there are so many files. So spilling on disk means they start to read write from disk. Generally, read write operation happens on RAM size. That's why system is very fast if the RAM is good. If RAM is less, then system will become slow. A single document to open will take time. Okay. Then, yes, guys, is it clear? Max score related questions.
Yes, Vasundhara.
Okay, how many single graph use memory? When setting the value of max score, you can use suffix k, m, and g. Indicate power 104. The max score suffix k means this much byte. Using additional memory can improve the performance. Then there are so many variables are also there. AB short max. What was the variable? Actually, from backend also we can see the max score value. That one parameter is there. AB short max. 1 minute, I will check here. How to check the max score value from backend? Here, like tracking detail, by tracking detail, you can see the spillage. How to see tracking details? Like for this graph, if we want to see, right click and tracking details like that. Currently, it is not showing, but if we run the graph and if there is any skewness and all, it comes spillage also here. In this trial version, it's not coming, but comes spillage also. So what I was saying is AB short max, some parameter variable is there. 1 minute. Okay, I will write this one. AB, not AB. AI graph max score max. Question is how to see max score value from backend. Backend means Unix. So Unix means you need to echo the parameter. Echo $AI graph max score max. It will show you that what is the max score value, total max score value, and there is another AI short max score that will show how much max score is consumed. Like that. So that is not asked in interview, but AI short max score. That is different parameters. So these two parameters, and I have shown you where the COPS installed, right? So for COPS, AB home parameter, where the EME is installed, AB air route. This parameter you can echo them, so you will see the path of EME. And version of COPS, how to see version of COPS. So m_env-v, this command, and version of GDE from GDE. Help about. That's it. Then, okay, backend parameters done. Now, where the max score, 1/3 of the max score is used actually in this. So why it is used? This max score is designed in such a manner, like if it is 300 MB, 1/3 will be used for shorting, and 1/3 will be used for awake, and 1/3 will be used for algorithm, like that. And here, how much max score should be given? One more question was there. Graph max score, 2/3 of the memory minus memory else number of partition. This is the formula for how much max score should be given. To compute a runtime estimate of max score, take 2/3 of the total memory available on the machine and subtract any memory used by lookup and repeating jobs, including other graph running at the same time on the machine. So available memory will come. This is available memory. Divide that this result by number of partition. If you are using MFS file, then number of partition. Divide that to get your max score estimated. Estimated how much you can allocate max score so that graph will not stuck. Max score is measured per partition. The formula is this. Okay, this formula is also important. Sometimes they ask how to measure the max score. Like you should not give more than this measurement. You can give less or equal as per this measurement. Max score calculation formula. So this is all done about all the possible interview scenario. We discussed about the short and max score related. Okay. Next is short within group. So 817 it is. Right. Short within group I will discuss tomorrow. Short within group and checkpoint short and dedup. This will be upcoming. Tomorrow we will discuss this thing. Short. Okay, fine, everyone. So we will conclude here. You can run this and practice. Okay, you can, if somebody is creating first time or after a long gap, then they may need some time for creating the graph, but create this basic graph and short and practice that. That will be enough assignment. A small assignment. Take a file from Unix and short. Take a file from Windows and short. These two things. That's it. On any column you can short and check. And one another thing also you can do, if you can, like you take the data like this and department ID also, like employee ID, name, salary, and department ID. And last is TID. Okay, like that you take some dummy data for the next department D02 also. Change the name. And do D02. Okay, 3. So 3 departments data we have stored. Now you short this data, take this data input, say EMP file, short it on first key is department ID and second key is salary on 2 keys, and observe that how it is sorting. So it's grouping also. It will do grouping and sorting. Check that. Okay, I will mix up the data. Like you can take the same data here. What is here? And observe how it is sorting. If you are giving 2 keys, department, comma, salary, either you can give ascending or descending, whatever. Okay, guys. So fine. We will. We will conclude here. We will see tomorrow if there is any question or concern. Yeah. So happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all. We have took this session.
Same to you. Thank you, Vasudha.